lakeside, Hrothgar's counselors saw the bloody swell of the waves. They bowed their grey heads in sorrow for Beowulf. It was clear that the sea-wolf had destroyed him forever. The sad shieldings abandoned the headland, and the king went home heart-sore and grim. But the Geats remained. They wished without hope to see their young lord and friend once again. And then Beowulf, triumphant, rose from the lake, bearing the massive blood-stained burden. His thanes advanced, astonished to see him, thanking God he was safe and sound. Strong warriors carried the head, the awful remains of the dreaded demon. It was hard work, but they did it with joy, and lifted it high to bear it to Heorot.
The Geats entered the meat hall in glory, carrying Grendel's head in with them. Beowulf, jubilant, brave in battle, came striding in to greet King Hrothgar.
Venerable King, I bring you these tokens as signs that the demons are vanquished at last. I brought back the hilt from the enemy's horde and avenged the evil done to the Danes. Prince of the Shieldings, you can sleep secure with your band of warriors in Heorot Hall. Now the world is rid of those god-cursed demons.
Then the rare hilt was handed to Hrothgar, wondrous work of the ancient goldsmith, engraved with the story of ancient strife, when the flood destroyed the race of giants, drowned in a deluge through God's retribution. The king was inspired and stood to speak. Everyone hushed to hear his wisdom.
Beowulf, my friend, your glory shall be known throughout the world. You are prudent, you are resolute, and I stand firm in my commitment of friendship to you. Learn from me. Understand nobility. You have power and strength, but beware of the hero's cardinal sin of arrogance and greed. Worldly success can let the man's conscience slumber, and he becomes vulnerable to the attacks of evil. All he wants is not enough. He wants more. He covets. He resents. He will not share. And then suddenly, in one way or another, death will come upon him, and all he has will be lost and nothing. O flower of warriors, you must choose the better part. Avoid pride. Remember that the strength of youth is transient. Sickness, the edge of the sword, or old age will part you from your power. All this I have learned over these many winters. Now come join me. Take your place at the feast with pride. Our treasures we will share with you and shower upon you.
Well done.
Gracious King, you have been generous to us, but having come from so far, we long for home. If ever you need me, I will act at once and come to your aid. I will carry a forest of spears to help you and earn your esteem. I know that my king, though he is young, will support me in this, if honor dictates.
Dearest Beowulf, you are mighty in strength, prudent in spirit, sensible in speech. You have so much wisdom for one so young. If ever the Geats are in need of a leader, there is no better man they could choose as their king. My respect for you deepens with time, and what you have done has bonded two nations into a peace and pact of friendship, in spite of the hatreds we harbored before. As long as I rule, gifts will change hands. I know your people to be steadfast in the old way.
And then the grey-haired Dane, that high-born king, kissed Beowulf and put his arms around him. So deep was the old man's affection for him that he began to weep sudden tears, knowing they would never meet again. Beowulf, glorious in his regalia, led his men to the waiting boat, streaming at anchor, pointing homeward.